Ready? Let's go.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Down the Track. Today we have a loaded star cast. I have with me my co-host Abrar Aziz. How are you doing, Don?
Good, sir. How are you?
I'm doing well, and I have two special guests. Mr. Hamza Muhammad, how are you doing, sir?
All good, Musti bhai.
And the doctor of all doctors, Mr. Uzair Sheza. What's going on, man?
I'm good, bro. I'm good. Happy to join you guys after so long.
Happy to have you with us. So today's topic, we'll be doing a Asia 11 versus World 11. So me and Hamza will be deciding on the Asia 11 and you guys will be deciding on the World 11, alright? So it'll be a 2 test match series, one in Lords and one in Eden Gardens, okay? And so make your squad, make your 11 accordingly. And
okay,
I mean, you can have a 12th man just to, if you want that extra spin.
Just to add Gautam Gambhir.
Yeah, just to add Gautam Gambhir. But
Musti man, before we start, I wanted to ask, bro, who still uses Skype, man? I thought everyone's using Zoom.
Bro,
bro,
we're old school. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, we're old school. Yeah. Chalo.
All right, chalo. So we'll start off with the opening slots. Uzair and Don, go first, man. You'll be World 11.
Don, you have any ideas?
So, Gary Kirsten, Matthew Hayden.
Whoa. Okay.
Because we are doing test team. These are my two options. I can from right at the top of my head.
I agree with Hayden. I'm just thinking, are we missing out on
there's
maybe Graeme Smith or Amla?
Graeme Smith is there.
Alistair Cook.
Cook, of course.
Yeah. Uzair's favorite. Huge. Cook, the chef. Thank you, chef. Uzi.
Thank you, chef. Yeah.
There's
he's still playing for some county, right?
Yeah, he's cooking it up.
Then there's Langer, an outside shout.
And then obviously you have. But this is Musti. This is related to what we've seen, right?
What you've seen, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, over the past like say 15 years. Or so.
Desmond Haynes and all those guys will come. Yeah, forget them.
No.
Okay,
past 15 years or so. So
I think we should select amongst. We should shortlist to Alistair Cook, Hayden, and that guy, Graeme Smith. Yeah.
All three left-handers.
Or maybe you can add Amla as well. Yeah, I think we should narrow it down to these 4. You can choose whoever you want. Who do you choose?
Okay, so Graeme Smith, because I think and very gritty player. So Smith and maybe Hayden, because Hayden's
Hayden is for sure. Like he walks in for sure.
Yeah, because for sure. I think we can go with that, and then we can see their opening pair, and we can decide if we want to change ours.
So you wrote that down?
Hayden and
Graeme Smith.
Graeme Smith.
Right?
Yeah. Just write that down. Okay, Hamzo, our turn. Tawfiq Umar and Imran Farhad. What are our options?
Salman Butt.
What are
Salman
options? Saeed Anwar, Sehwag.
Sehwag, obviously.
Gambhir.
Gambhir is an option. Wasim Jaffer.
Gambhir actually is like a good option. I think he was the test player of the year, I think, for 1 year.
Yeah, he was. I think he was ranked 1 in 2009.
Yeah,
it was the golden year.
And who else do we have from Pakistan? Who else do we have? Saeed Anwar, I think, right?
Saeed Anwar is.
He's the main one.
Good shout. Yeah. Jayasuriya, Sri Lanka, anybody?
Yeah, Jayasuriya, but test matches.
Yeah, obviously, yeah. If there's Sehwag, then we don't have to pick.
Yeah, let's go Sehwag and Saeed Anwar. Kya bolte?
Yeah.
I think that's an easy start. Okay, so we're going with Sehwag and Saeed Anwar as our opening batsman.
We didn't have many options.
We didn't have many options. But number 3 spot, we'll have more options, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, number 3 is going to be so hard for us, Don. I think it's Ponting. Despite all the choices. It has to be Ponting.
Yeah, it has to be Ponting because, to consider, like, maybe there's Joe Root. There's,
nah. Doesn't stand a chance.
Kane Williamson's there.
Yeah, but...
And,
Steve Smith. There?
Jacques Kallis. Steve Smith number 4.
Musti, is my image still being shown?
I can see your video.
Okay, fine. Because I can't see it anymore. Sorry. All right. Bro, I still think Ponting. I'll go with Ponting.
Because who else is there? Who's number 3 for South Africa?
Number 3 for South Africa would be...
Who was there?
I think Amla was coming one down for a long time. Yeah.
But I
Because-
think, yeah. No, I think Ponting.
Yeah.
I think there's Kane, Joe Root. Who else was there? Who else was there before Joe Root came in?
There's Puja. No, okay, fine. Sorry, that's aging.
Yeah, that's for
I'm
them,
getting
yeah.
confused. Yeah.
No, I think we'll go with Ponting. He's a solid shout.
Yeah.
Captain material also.
For
so,
sure. For sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're going with Ponting at number 3?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
11. All right, Hamzu, we have our Rahul Dravid is one choice.
Yeah.
We
I
ha-
mean,
We have Sangakkara as another choice, but we can play him down.
Number 4
Number
also.
4 also. There's Younis Khan, Mohammad Yusuf. Who else is the Babar Azam?
Babar Azam.
Is a good shout as well. Who else is there? For the openers we forgot Tamim Iqbal, but yeah, okay. What else?
But you have a good pair of openers.
Yeah. But yeah, so you want to go with Rahul Dravid? Between Dravid and Sangakkara, what do you say?
I think we can fit both. So number 3, I think Dravid.
Rahul Dravid, the
suits
wall.
better, yeah.
I'd agree with that.
I don't think
Yeah.
you can fit both. Number 4 is.
No, Sangakkara
we can-
should be number 4. Oh, Kohli?
No. Then there's
no.
Sachin and
Sachin
Kohli.
also. Yeah.
Oh,
That's what
No,
I was
Sachin
thinking,
light
but
ball?
yes, I think
But I think you can't leave Dravid out.
you can't leave Dravid out. I think for a test team, especially against Uzair and Don's bowling attack, Dravid will just keep batting all
Dravid,
day.
yeah.
I think, Dravid number 3, no argument. So you guys go number 4 and 5.
okay.
Steve Smith. AB de Villiers.
Bro, you're forgetting about. I
Brian
just
Lara,
had them in-
Charles Lara.
Yeah, you're forgetting
Brian
about
Charles
Lara and
Lara.
Kallis, bro. Kallis.
So
Okay, tough
actually,
here.
now I'm thinking about that. I'm thinking if you want to put Kallis maybe at number 6, but what was his? He was number 3, number 4 batsman. Right?
Yeah, he was a top order batsman.
Yeah.
Down there, I think you can put someone like a Gilchrist or an AB de
Yeah,
Villiers.
but that's
It's not.
I mean that's yeah. AB is probably our Gilly or AB might come in at 6 or 7, but
Yeah.
so but we have 4 and 5. So like we have who Smith and Lara.
This will take time because you have.
We have to consider an all-round option also.
Exactly. I don't think Kallis should be left out of any World 11 side, to be honest. I don't think he.
I think Kallis.
You need
I
him.
think, I think Kallis is solid. We have another option in Stokes.
Stokes
want to
is
consider-
he is new. I don't think he stands a chance against Kallis. What do you
Yeah,
think?
I have a bias with Stokes. I think I like
Really?
Stokes a lot because I think he's an incredible player, right?
Yeah.
So I think, but you're right. I think against in front of Kallis, I think it's a little harder. But
Kallis
then
could walk in just solely on his batting,
our,
but then his bowling will add another
exactly.
dimension for sure.
Exactly. But our previous chats with Musti, Osami, and everyone, we kind of picked Stokes over Kallis. So
Really?
so that's, yeah.
But yeah,
But that was also because it was an ODI side and it was like a lot of
that was
bias.
the
But I
Yeah.
think for a test team, I think Kallis.
Yeah, it's number 4 we're talking about. Bro.
Yeah.
Number
So,
4,
I
I
think
think.
Kallis.
Kallis
But then
is,
you're not gonna have Steve Smith because that's such a hard one to miss out on. Because
You could potentially do
so
Kallis
let's-
at 5. Potentially.
But then you
Potentially,
won't have
Kallis-
Lara. You have to have
Yeah,
Lara.
you won't
in a-
have Lara.
in a test team too.
That's why I said it's gonna take
How
time
can
to
you not
decide
have-
this.
How can you not have Lara in a
Smith
world test
at
team?
number
Because
12. Smith at number 12.
yeah, we can consider him as an extra player
No,
maybe because
as
it's so hard.
extraordinary Smith is Ponting, Kallis, Lara, they've always walked into a World 11 side throughout the 2000s, early 2000s, late 2000s. I think those three will form
Yeah, I
the
think
World
you're fair.
11
I
side.
think that's fair. We can revisit, but okay, for right now, let's considering
Yeah,
we are
we'll
trying
keep it.
to.
We'll keep it
do something.
Ponting, Lara, and Kallis. All right.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
that's fair.
Okay, so you guys have your Ponting and you took Kallis and Lara, right? For 4 and 5.
Yep.
So Hamza,
Yeah.
for 4 and 5, we have options. We have Sangakkara, we have Virat Kohli, we have Sachin Tendulkar,
Sachin,
we have Mohammad
Inzamam.
Yusuf, Inzamam, Younis Khan.
Jayawardene,
Oh, I forgot about her name. Mahila.
Mahela.
You didn't see Rana Tunga, right?
No, I didn't.
And
see
Arvinda
that, no.
Silva. You didn't see them.
No.
They were older also. yeah.
Inzamam and Yusuf.
Yeah, we said that.
Yeah,
he
I
said
saw
that.
Said
Inzamam
that?
and Yusuf.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't paying
So
attention.
now,
Are you noting down your 11, Musti?
Yeah, I'm noting it down. Right.
I mean, obviously, standout choices would be Sachin and Kohli. I mean, I don't know who else has a close shout.
Mushfiqur Rahim.
Inzamam, obviously.
But Hamzu, this is my opinion. Okay, number 4 we
Ji.
go with Sangakkara. Okay, because we already have Rahul Dravid. We go Sangakkara. Okay, he's in all conditions. Even at Lords, he has 100. He has in all conditions. He's proven he can play spin well. The number 5, I would go with between Younis Khan and Mohammad Yusuf, because I wouldn't bat Tendulkar or Kohli that late, that far down. So you have to choose between Sangakkara and Tendulkar Kohli. But I would go with Sangakkara.
Okay, I personally think you have to keep Sachin in the team. I think he has to be there at number 4. So
Sachin,
I mean, Sangakkara can't bat at 5. I'm just asking, like,
he can.
Kohli's off is there.
He can.
Sangakkara's test credentials are better than all of these.
Yeah, that's
others,
what I'm saying.
by the way.
That's why I was going Sangakkara. But it's up to you. Like, that's why I was saying. I'm talking about team-wise. Like, if you look at the balance of the team. But you can go with Sachin. I have no argument. But
what about Sachin at 4 and Sangakkara at 5? Like something like that.
We could do that.
Yeah.
Because we won't have.
I think that helps.
We won't have the crazy all-rounder option. I guess. So like we can go with that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that
you guys
sounds
don't
good.
have
I mean,
that.
to me personally.
Yeah, we can go Sachin Sangakkara, and then 6 we'll choose. We can still choose Younis Khan, Inzamam, these players. We can play them at 6 also.
Right.
But
big call. No, Virat Kohli.
Nah. Do you think it would be practical to keep Kohli?
Look, test matches, I personally would go with Sangakkara, like over Sachin, and I would play somebody else at 5. But Hamzu is also there, and he has a valid point. Sachin is Sachin.
Sachin has, what, 50 test centuries.
And
I
think
you can't.
I think Sachin, you need to
I
have
think it
that.
should always be a choice between Kohli and Sachin. You can't have both.
We can't have both, And I mean, Kohli unbelievable, but I would probably go limited overs with Kohli, like special as a one-down batsman. But even in Test, he's incredible. But I don't know, Sachin. I feel Sachin is more patient. Like remember that innings against Australia where he didn't play the cover drive. I think that gives
241.
Yeah.
No, I think Sachin and Sangha is good shot. Good shot.
So 4 and 5 is Sachin Sangha. You guys go with 6 and 7.
6 and 7.
ABD Gilly.
Whoa.
Yeah, I don't think England has anyone.
Because we have the all-rounder, and then we can keep 4 bowlers after that. So we have 5 bowling options, and then you have ABD Gilly. I think who else? I mean, let's for the sake of just thinking about it. Who does England have in their low middle order?
No, England don't have anyone.
Yeah. So
ABD is a good option.
Stokes, but then we pick Kallis, so we don't need Stokes per se. So Flintoff is an option.
No. Flintoff's overrated.
Hey, Ashes 2005, buddy.
That's all he has.
I don't agree with that analysis. That is only Uzer's decision. I think he's a bowling all-rounder though. So yeah, I think Flintoff's great, but I think he's a bowling all-rounder.
Bro, I'd go with Stokes over Flintoff, to be honest.
But you have Kallis. You have Kallis. So Flintoff will give you more speed.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's your call. I mean, they're both great.
Yeah, but I think if you want to have because we already have, and then we get 4 bowlers, we have 5 bowlers, and then we have 7 batsmen. I think
we don't need to decide on bowlers.
Gilly?
Who else do you think we have anyone else that we are missing out on? I can't place anybody else. Like any West Indian players, there was no, but there were no. I mean, Chandrapal, Sarwan, but not really that. Not even close to the kind of level.
Chandrapal would have come at 4 or 5.
4 or 5.
That's done.
And England doesn't have anyone that can come on the top of our heads. So, and the whole idea behind it is like the first people that come to our head, right? Like we want to make a team of
exactly
because they are the best
Gilchrist
players.
does come. Gilchrist and AB do come.
Let's go with that, and we'll see. We'll revise it if we need to.
Okay.
Alright, so it's ABD and Gilly at 6 and 7.
ABD and Gilly.
Wow.
Hamzu, we have 6 and 7. What are your options?
Wait, just before you start, even Brendan McCullum doesn't come in, right?
No.
Lower down the order?
Yeah, he does.
He's an opening batsman.
Yeah,
though,
but
no?
he before.
No. I think he came later on, right?
Before he used to come down the order, then he switched to opening after.
But I guess
Yeah.
Okay.
I think he is an opener more. I think from what I remember, more of him as his great innings were.
And despite that, even if he came lower down the order, I don't think he stands a chance in front of Gilchrist.
There's Chris Keynes that we can consider as an all-round option too, but I think we have a solid balance going.
Yeah, we have a solid top order and middle order. Okay.
Number 6, Hamzu, Younis Khan,
I mean,
Mahela,
there's Inzamam,
Mohammad
I think
Lakshman.
Inzamam and Mahela, I think for me, slightly better than Younis, but I don't know what your thoughts are.
Okay.
And then I'm trying to think about all-rounders, especially from
Abdur Razzaq.
Abdur Razzaq stand out, obviously.
There's
but
nobody else, man. Hardik Pandya,
so,
no way.
Pandya.
Are you crazy?
I think hasn't
He
done enough.
hasn't proved enough.
I don't think we can go for an all-rounder. We just pack batsmen till number 6 and go 5 bowlers.
No, Lakshman type batsman also who carries the tail.
Oh, Lakshman is a big.
Lakshman is a good shout for number 6, I think. Lakshman, Jayawardene, Inzamam. These 3. I mean, I don't know.
Oh, Lakshman is a good shout, man.
Even Inzamam batted well with the tail, I think.
But
I think both Jayawardene and Lakshman were good players in the subcontinent. Inzamam, obviously, I think it should come down to who played better abroad. So you can
even
go with
Younis
that.
Khan, I think Younis Khan's record, his record in
England,
England was unbelievable. Like in swinging conditions, he was. Even in Australia, he played well as well. He played the bounce well. So for me, it's number.
I just thought because Younis Khan he used to come at number 3 mostly, so I thought like that's like a little too late for him. But
we could go with Inzamam and he plays with the tail. What do you say?
You could go with Mushfiqur or Shakib as well because they played lower down the order.
We already have. We could, but we have a keeper in Sangakkara, so I wouldn't go.
Yeah.
Okay, Shakib is a good option.
Yeah.
We could go 6 Younis Khan, 7 Shakib, and then play bowlers.
Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good.
What do you say?
Younis Khan, you're not playing Imzi.
Younis
I
Khan,
mean,
or
obviously,
NC? Either one. Like I'm good with either.
I would go Inzamam.
I would go with
Because
either.
I think.
But I'm fine with Younis also. But again, like I said, Younis, I saw him mainly at
The
number
only
3
issue I have
and
is
4
running
matchup.
between the wickets, but we don't have like crazy runners. But yeah, I think that's fine. Inzamam is good with the tail. I think with the tail, I think Inzamam will be good.
All right.
So we'll go Inzamam at 6.
Yeah.
And 7 Shakib.
I mean, he is a standout all-rounder which comes to mind. Abdur Razzaq, like you said, but I think Shakib's like slightly better batsman. So
And if we get Shakib, we can still play 3 fast bowlers and a spinner,
yeah,
right?
exactly, yeah.
Let's go with Shakib.
Shakib sounds good.
Yeah, okay.
Looks good.
Who's your keeper again?
Sangakkara. Unbelievable.
I was thinking Dhoni, but yeah, obviously we have Sangakkara.
Yeah, test
More
matches.
test
Sangakkara.
Test matches, yeah, obviously.
But yeah, so I think let's do that. Let's go with Inzamam and Shakib Al Hasan. Yeah. You guys go. Now you go with your 3 fast
Poor
bowlers.
Lakshman.
Uzi.
Poor Lakshman.
Yeah, it's a sad miss.
Yeah.
Uzi, I think I have a
shout
bowling
out.
option ready. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Shane Warne,
Yeah.
Alan Donnell, Jimmy Anderson, Glenn McGrath.
Steyn, bro. Steyn.
Okay,
in place of
Steyn
Donald.
over Donald. Okay, fair enough. I think that's fair.
Okay, पूरे कर ले तुम 8 to 11.
You have anyone else in your mind?
You said Anderson, Steyn, Warne, and
McGrath.
even they're just embedded in that World 11. You can't replace them, can
Exactly,
you?
McGrath and Warne. I think they
we have our job cut off for us, bro.
It's been easier than I thought it would.
Yeah, that was easy. Just
Do
like
you agree with
Ponting, Kallis, and Lara walk in, I think these 4 do as well. Yeah, I agree with it 100%.
But just for the sake, are we considering Courtney Ambrose, Courtney Walsh? I
didn't watch them.
Okay, so we can't consider them. Okay.
Courtney Ambrose.
That's a solid 11. And
Hamza, I have a proposition for you after this, okay?
Warne, Steyn, Anderson, and McGrath.
Shane Bond
you
is
have
another
Bolt and
West.
Saudi, but
and Saudi.
it's hard
But
to
I
pick
don't
them.
think they've done as much as
You have
over these
Broad.
guys.
You have Broad as well.
Yeah.
Mitchell Johnson.
The
Mitchell
only
Johnson.
Mitchell Johnson is a shout. The only slight problem that I have with this team is after
Long
8 we
tail.
have three
Long
three
tail.
number 11s. Yeah, we have 3
it's a
number
long
11s.
tail.
But your bowlers will do that. You can rely on your bowlers to save you those runs in the field.
Yeah. So because Shane Warne can knock around a little bit, but I think after that all three are number 11 because we play Steyn at 9, we play Jimmy at 10, and McGrath at 11.
Hamza, good shot on Shakib, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's stick with that, and then we'll see if you want to.
Yeah.
So what did you go with?
So we went with Warne, Steyn, Anderson, and McGrath.
Anderson and McGrath. Okay. Oh damn. Okay, Hamza, I have proposition. Okay.
Yeah.
We put Laxman at 6. And Shakib at 7, but like it's not confirmed, but I'm giving you this.
Yeah.
And then 8, 9, I'm just telling you my options. Muralitharan, and then Shoaib Akhtar, Wasim Akram, Waqar Younis. So we have good Indian batting, we have a Sri Lankan spinner and a few there, and then Pakistani fast bowling attack.
Sri Lankan keeper as well.
What do you say?
Let's go for that. Yeah. I mean, I can't argue with the bowlers, but yeah, Laxman is also.
So we go with
really,
Laxman
really
at 6,
shot.
and then we have.
Mustafa, I'm surprised you're not going with Zaheer Khan.
Yeah,
Zaheer Khan
we could go with Zaheer.
You have to consider Zaheer Khan because you have Wasim Akram as your left-hander.
The problem is I have to take out Wasim Akram if I'm going with Zaheer Khan.
No, but you can remove Shoaib Akhtar.
Shoaib Akhtar will give me pace.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
We can remove Waqar Younis, but
Waqar Younis is fast as well, right?
Yeah,
he wasn't Shoaib Akhtar fast, but he was 140s.
Yeah, we could take out Waqar Younis and put Zaheer Khan and keep Inzamam if you want. We could do that. But
I like what you said, Laxman at 6, then 3 Pakistani fast bowlers. Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
If
and Muralitharan.
If they are on, then they are on.
All our match winners on the day.
All our match winners, and then we have Muralitharan as well. So he's great.
Legend, yeah.
No Chamindawaz.
No Chamindawaz, bro. Wasim
I think Zaheer Khan was close.
Zaheer Khan was very close. Shout out to him. But I think we went with Laxman at 6. But
Javagal Srinath.
I didn't see Javagal.
Wasim bhai wicket, I wicket.
Venkatesh Prasad.
we have enough. We have good bowlers. So let's just run through our teams quickly. You guys go first.
Who's your number 12?
Oh yeah.
We'll do number 12 after we name the 11. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Don.
Okay, done.
Well, first, just name the 11. So, openers we have Hayden and Graeme Smith.
And is Smith our captain, Uzi?
No, Ponting's our captain.
Yeah, Ponting's our captain. That's fine.
Oh, one down, it's Ponting. We haven't considered Kevin Peterson, but I still think it stands the.
KP is but the only problem is he'll mess with the balance of the team.
Yeah. Okay, fine. One down, it's Ponting, followed by Lara and Kallis. Yeah, the more I mention their names, the more all the other possibilities are just excluded. All right. Then we have number 6, AB de Villiers, who's also going to be our wicketkeeper.
No, Gilly will be our wicketkeeper.
Oh, sorry. That was terrible for me. Okay, 7 is Gilchrist, who's also our keeper. Followed by Warne, our spinner, and then the pace trio of Steyn, Anderson, and McGrath.
What a team! I don't.
And then I'm gonna mention our 12th man, and Don, you can argue with this if you want. It's gonna be Steve Smith for me.
Yeah, no, I think I'm very hard done by not having him in our 11 because of the record that he has. But I think just because you have to give Lara that 400 not out and the amount of things that he's done for Test cricket, I think it's hard to pick him up. So that number 4 spot, and I think that's fair. So I think we give us.
I mean, number 12 is not like. I mean, because the thing is, if you're gonna pick 11, you have to leave out.
We'll keep a number 12. We'll keep a 12th man just because it's so hard to exclude some of them.
I want to go with like 13, 14, and 15 also, but let's stop at 12.
Hello.
Yeah, and I'll go. Hamza, are you there?
Hamza has gone off. There he is.
There you are, legend. So we'll go with our team. Hamza, I have it written down, so I'll go through it if you like.
Yeah.
Opening spot: Virender Sehwag and Saeed Anwar. 1 down: Rahul Dravid. 2 down: Sachin Tendulkar. At number 5, Sangakkara. Then Inzamam ul Haq. No, VVS Laxman at number 6. Yeah, VVS Laxman at number 6. And followed by Shakib Al Hasan as our all-rounder. And he'll give us some turn and spinning conditions. And Wasim, Waqar, Shoaib, and Murli as our 4 bowlers, strike bowlers. I think it's good because Shakib will give us some spin even like in overseas conditions. But But I think these three fast bowlers, they can play in any conditions. Like I think they'll reverse it also in Pakistan, India, right? So
For sure.
watch out, man.
Who's your 12th man?
I think Hamza, Virat Kohli.
I would go Virat Kohli. I don't know your choice, but
Yeah, I would go with Virat Kohli as my 12th man.
It's so crazy to see that Smith and Virat don't make like a side and are going to be the 12th minutes.
Do you think that's?
But this is the World 11 and Asia 11 of
Yeah.
what we saw. And
Yeah.
our childhood was filled with.
You know what's interesting
these
about that?
players, right?
Yeah, true.
What's interesting about that is that we probably value the fast bowlers of the 90s and early 2000s than now.
Yeah.
That's why maybe we
Absolutely,
went with
sure.
these batsmen.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and it's crazy that Anderson is still playing. To be honest.
Yeah, Anderson.
Yeah.
Is,
Yeah.
Like I think from our teams, apart from
There's Steyn also sort of who's still playing.
yeah, but apart
Yeah,
from
but-
that, we haven't picked like Bumrah. You guys haven't picked like Rabada or anybody. So like
They're,
or
they're
Cummins,
too early into their careers.
Cummins, Stark. Yeah, like I mean, I think what we watched, we preferred that more like in the early 2000s.
Yeah, and Rabada has been there for 4 years, and Cummins just had 1 or 2 spectacular years. It doesn't do justice to these three who we mentioned, right?
There was Mitchell Johnson who was he had
he
a
was
few
being
good
considered.
seasons here, and I think
Yeah, Mitchell
But-
Johnson was decent.
But
He'd
who are you
clash
gonna remove?
against Steyn. He'd clash
exactly.
against Steyn.
And
then I
Steyn's
think
record,
Steyn is,
yeah.
he
Yeah.
has the best strike rate, I think, right?
Steyn's record is unbelievable. His strike rate
Yeah.
and his average is unbelievable. Like he's
The
averaging early
only
20s.
reason I'd consider Mitchell Johnson is to have like a left-handed fast bowler because we have 3 right-hand fast bowlers. But that's the only reason I'd do it. But just for the balance. But I think Steyn's record speaks for himself. So I think we have a solid team over there.
Yeah, we do.
I think we beat you 2-0.
No way.
no chance. No chance.
Well, Hamza, Lords, the ball is swinging green track. Wasim Akram steaming in. Oh my god.
What about Anderson and Steyn? No?
Anderson and
we
Lord,
have
bro.
Rahul Dravid to combat.
Yeah, we have Rahul. I mean,
What a player.
I think it'd be really interesting in both. Like, I think both our teams have chances away from home as well. Both our teams.
Yeah.
Like you guys.
Sure. Who's your captain?
Wait 1 second, Hamzu. That's a good call, man. We
That's
didn't
what
talk
I was
about
thinking. Who is our captain? I don't know. Like Wasim
it.
Akram.
Yeah, Wasim Akram is our only
I
option.
think-
Sangha.
Sangha and Wasim. Yeah,
Uzi,
that's
how did you rate Sangakkara as a captain?
No, I think
Wasim
I
bhai.
wouldn't pick him. I'd pick Wasim.
Wasim Akram, that's our only option. Yeah, I think. Hamzu, what do you say? Wasim Akram as our captain?
Yeah, for sure.
And if you look at our batting, like after
You
Shakib,
could consider Shakib as your captain also.
no man.
Hasn't Shakib captain
Yeah,
Bangladesh?
but not
Has
enough.
been?
Not enough, I think. And
Too many alphas in the team. It'll be nice to
like
have
Dravid
like
is an
a.
option as well, but I would go with Wasim Akram probably. Dravid is also an option, but
Yeah, Dravid. I think won Test series and not a Test series, but I think won a Test in South Africa first time.
as a captain,
He also,
right?
Yeah. One at that
yeah.
time, I think so. I'm not sure.
And then he also
But-
won in England. The
He won
1-0,
in England, yeah, 2007,
famous 1-0,
yeah.
2007, yeah.
Oh, he
Yeah,
won that.
1-0.
What do you say?
Yeah, he
Hamzu?
won that.
You want to go Dravid or you want to go Wasim and Dravid vice captain?
Wasim
Vice
seems fine. Dravid
Vice
is-
captain's like the 12th man.
I think you
of
need Wasim
captains.
Akram's like aggressiveness to control others. I think Dravid's too soft. He won't be.
Yeah, I think we have a lot of egos in our team, so yeah, we'll have to go with Wasim Akram. And,
Too many alphas.
Yeah, too
Yeah.
many. And Coach Mickey Arthur, huh?
Oh.
But I think, we've sort of covered all the aspects. If you guys want to say,
I- I want John Wright as my coach.
Was who?
John Wright.
John Wright.
Not John Buchanan, bro.
Not John Buchanan, huh? But I'm surprised you guys went with McGrath, Anderson, and Steyn, right? So you have the pace. Like I was thinking about Brett Lee, but I think Dale Steyn is a good option.
Brett Lee also is a good shot, but I feel like Steyn takes the speed place and then the consistency McGrath and then the swing for Jimmy. Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah,
You can't fight that. And then Kallis coming in for when they need a rest, and then Shane Warne cleaning up the Indian order as he always does.
I think the World 11 doesn't have. I mean, if in India, if Warne doesn't perform, they don't have like another spinner.
Yeah,
Who else would come in?
that is that's true. There's only one spinning option.
And we have good players of spin. We have Laxman,
Yeah.
Dravid,
Dravid,
Sangakkara,
Sachin,
all good
yeah.
players of spin. So
All
I
good
think that
players.
was the only place
Yeah.
where you think. But for us again, like our batting, it might.
Yeah,
collapse
we
on
could have
overseas.
considered Vettori again, but
But how are you
Vettori,
gonna where are you gonna keep him? Like
no,
you
you're
can't,
not.
you
I'm
can't
just saying. I'm just saying generally.
As
And
So,
Graeme Swan also. I mean,
Graham
just,
Swan.
I mean,
No,
with all the
that's
sleep.
a very good shout. I think you should
Yeah.
go with Swan as your 12th man.
No.
No, I can't leave Smith out for me personally.
Yeah,
And,
I'm saying like a backup spinner. Yeah.
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 Graham Swan is
if you
unbelievable,
want,
man.
I'll keep Graeme Swan and Bretley in my team as my 15, and then I can also keep another batsman who is there.
I think
Who
Graeme
makes
Swan
the
is
cut?
England's best spinner ever.
Best spinner.
Yeah.
At that time, I think they were number one in the test ranking. They also
Yeah,
beat India in months.
they never had a spinner as good as him again.
100%, but over Shane Warne, no chance.
Yeah, no
That's
chance.
the only problem.
Yeah, that's the only issue. But yeah, that's the beauty of this, right? Picking 11s that we have to miss out people that like
Exactly.
who deserve to be in the team. But it's you look at the balance and combination and everything, and accordingly you pick it. So I think we did a good job. Both teams, I think it's a decent job. Of course, everyone will have their opinions, but I think it's pretty good.
I think the World 11 had slightly more options to choose because it was like a test team.
Yeah,
I
And
think
there were a
we
little
had
bit,
slightly
few more
limited
countries.
comparatively.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then we can do a one-day one on the next episode, or we'll try to sort something out.
Definitely, yeah.
We'll do.
I think this
new
was the
topic.
fastest we made two teams, Musti. We've done a bunch of
Yeah.
podcasts. This is
I
the
mean,
fastest we've
because
done.
we
I think
had-
the one day will be more tougher.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Really,
100%.
really tough.
But I think because we have
Chris,
four
yeah,
people,
you-
it's easier. Like two pick one, it's faster that way. But
Yeah.
Uzi, any
Yeah.
last thoughts? Did you enjoy yourself?
Oh yes, I did,
It was a
and
lot
I'm
of
happy
fun.
with the team we chose.
Yeah.
Our team just wrote for itself, to be honest. The middle order and the fast bowlers and Warne, it was just obvious that they're gonna pick themselves.
Yeah,
I
your
think
fast
Abrar
bowlers.
agrees.
I mean,
You
yeah,
for sure.
you had to make more of an effort for
Yeah.
Asia 11,
yeah.
but
Yeah.
overseas. Now I know why these players dominated for so long.
Yeah,
Anyways.
very interesting. But thank you guys for joining me in this episode. It was a lot of fun, and hopefully we'll do something very soon. And take care and have a good night.
Right.
Thank you.
Good night. Bye bye.